Good day, welcome to Mountainous Design. In the continuation of our my story that we are working on. So in the last episode, we were able to create the ramp. Let me show you from 3D, see what we are talking about here. So this is how we do in the last episode. We create and we adjust this back. So we adjust the back canopy, I'll call it, so to make sure that it creates shade for this balcony. For this, yes, for the balcony at the back. So whatever you do, you can. There's now remember this this particular building. I didn't do any working drawing, just a level presentation where we have stuff. So I'm not going to go beyond that scope now. So what I have here is that this house is floating, doesn't have any base on its own. So I'm going to do that quickly by saying. So let's go and get a site for that. So by saying, go to site. So from the site now you select topo service. So if you select 0, this is going to get you absolutely 0 because it's going to stay at level 1. So what you just need to do is to say click on minus 1000. So this is that you are working according to the base of foundation. So I'm just going to be dropping it, yeah. So you just drop it around, and drop it around. So you click finish. So you're going to see and say save. So when you go to 3D, you're going to see effectively what we have done, which is this. So this material, if it's not pleased to you, you can decide to change it. This is where you come from the property. So you click here and say change material. So you come here and then you say select, duplicate this material because it's what is in full. So you just like changing it to the one that suits you. Appearance library, then you come to site and work. So I'm just going to use cobblestone multiple color. So I'm going to use that to do my work, and I will say okay. So it will transform itself now and get its depth done here. Fine, good, and all well and good. So what I just need now is a little bit of a landscaping here and there for whatsoever that I need to put together to make things that these are working. So like this now you can work on your packages and redress and address everything. And before I go, I want to transfer this. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing that I have there and use the same thing to create, because this is a void. Actually this is going to be meant for bar, for the purpose of people that are drinking or things like that. So that is where this position is for. So I'm going to do that by extending it. So this is going to be a wine bar. In the place you carry your galley and some chairs to be within this place. You know where you move, you carry from here and you move on. So whatever you want to do now, you can just like reduce it so that we have enough space to do whatever I want to do. So check around if that measurement is okay, and then I think it's fine. So you can maintain that system and go around and do whatever you want to do. So when you look at it from the elevation this time around now, you just have something unique to view from that aspect. So as you are looking at it from down, same thing if I proceed from the up. So it's a void instrument, so we're going to void it. Let me see, yes, I have to void that. So go to view, I'm going to void it. I did the boundary level 2. So I'm going to void this, completely void. So let me use it on level 1 because I want to maintain the oriented space. So let's say I would click here. So it's going to be void all through from. So I just use reference of the ground floor to do what I want to do, because when I want to adjust it, be able to adjust whatever I want to adjust. Now I cannot start to adjust this one based on what I have done in that place. So like this one now, since it flows around, so this is what it is. So you can just like flow this one to bring it to that position if it's like. So it's your choice. And this one you can create railings. So let's say we have railings here. sketch it. So railing is going to be here. So that's the default. So every other thing will be arranged by the toilet, and everything will be packaged by according to the way you are projecting your drawing and design. So adjust every window, not let them have any collision with the wall. Do your things the way it's supposed to be, and then you flow through. Now what I want to do is to quickly work on the landscaping aspect, and let's say I'm going to model everything straight up. I'm not going to do anything like have to create one then start drawing it. So I just go to the position. So let's say model in place. So I'm going to use casements all through. So get my casements I'm going to work on. So the first thing I need to focus my attention on is extrusion. So what am I going to do is the foot part. So the foot part will be my first form of concern. Okay, so I don't know. So I'm going to get my gates to come from here all the way from here. So you get. So just like creating it that way. Okay. So the next is just have 3 meters. Actually, you can drive through as a car. Car can come in through, drive through and that place. Then get yourself done. So you say 3 meters. Okay, to this point. So literally it's something mansion. You know, remember that I told you that this is just a village land that he said is as wide as anything. You can choose as much you want. So just make use of it to your own design taste. So you say this is it now. So I'm going to reduce this one from, I'm just going to reduce it to 20. Okay, go down. Fine. So I can change the materials on my choice. I'm just going to make it like, how will it look like? So something like interlock will be done. So just use this and say duplicate. So graphics, then appearance. So just come here and say appearance library, come to site and work. Then you say where is the cobblestone, gravel. So it's just your choice. So cobble whatever you know that it's okay. So just like say grave dust. Okay, river stone. I think I used this one. River stone. So you can increase the size if you feel like, but I'm not going to increase that. I will leave it that way. So I have this in place. So what I see now is to now do just a little bit of aesthetic information and I'm done with it. So what I do is that I will create this. Sorry, I will say go to foundation. So just a copy from here, copy one, escape. So edit. What I do is that I will just say repeat. So from here now I'm going to say 180 should be enough. Okay, so 180 repeats. So you get, it's not going to go around, so I'm going to terminate some. Okay, good. So what I just need to do now is to trim what I need to trim. Like this, you trim this, you break this one. Sorry, what is your issue? Splits, split. Okay, leave it. You don't leave, then just trim it. Okay, leave it like we leave this one too. So I think trim this, then trim this. So what you do now is you draw this close, and then draw the next one close. So you fill in the fitness, and then you know this completely. The same thing here. So what did you do here now is that you are creating curve around this particular surrounding. So after you're done, you say click finish. If it's recognized that, then you pick from here and then you change the height. Say duplicate, or you select another different material. Let's just use this particular one. So I will say finish, then I will change the height from here to something like 180 as well. So 180 by 180. When you look at it from 3D, you see that the thing come up bogus. So see, so you go back, you didn't give you what you want, because this has done something different. So I'm going to go down and I will select this frame. I think that one will be okay. Okay, you see what we are creating here. So from there now, you can use this one to create more. Have some green parts around this side. Then from there, you plant flowers around. So let people do that, because you are doing landscaping. Don't bother about the time spending. So it's a part of different architecture entirely. Landscaping is a different architectural category, but just have to have this idea as a designer so that you'll be able to navigate your work through the process. So while I say edit here, so I will say offset this time around with 1200. So with copy, do the same thing here, do the same thing here, do the same thing here. At the same time you do it here. So I think with this can say okay. Yeah, do it for that middle as well. So you just need to work out something. Split here and then split here. So trim, and do the same thing, trim and trim. Okay, I think with this now, trim, can draw this down. Okay, then you trim. So you trim here too. So you do the needful by selecting, then you align this. So you align this one here too. You align this to come here. Then you mix this to go down. I think with this now you can just like selecting. Okay, I don't know why this is not selecting for. So it's not select that. Let's see. Okay, thanks. Alright, so I just by align this to a side, align this one to a side as well. So this is alpha, but it's not over yet. So what you do now is that you say edit, say click finish. So this is 20, but now you change the material of this by duplicating it. Duplicate. So you select, or you can use like this one, a filter. You can go to 3D before you select final and you see what you created. Good. So this is it. So when you click finish like this, all you just need next is now plant flower across this. You can copy this one and put them around. So go to foundation and you say duplicate. So when you're there, you drop them, drop. So this is how you beautify things. The more you work, the more. So if you want to do a lot of work, for the sake of tutorial, this is it. But if you want to detail your work for a client, you put more energy and more pressure on what you are creating. So that will give you confidence and make the whole thing look. Now, the more you do, that is the beauty of architecture. The more you do, the beauty they become. So this is it. So from here now, you can just quickly just say, let's just quickly create a fence. So I would say, let me just say select and say create similar. So from here, I'm going to change this one to 3000 for the height. So from here now, I will just like show around. So if you have a fence, it's going to give another look entirely. So this is what you have created. Then you just select. So all you need now, just align this one. Good. So when you look at it from 3D, you see that you have captured this in a single position. So what you just need to do is to design the front aspect, and by the time you design it and get a gate, then the whole thing look more unique. So that is just what we need to do. I'm not going to do that for you. So you do that as one of, you can watch some of my tutorial where I've created grid, I've created walls that are most of the things that are needed to work with. So imagine this, you can create a parking space or bust these things to then have a parking space around this place. Your choice. It's just a way of getting you done and see that okay, the more you do, the more pleasing your design looks like. So we call it a wrap on this particular project. You go around and see what you have done so far. We didn't create because it's not a working drawing, just like creating the design for you to see how things are working. So we're going to start another project, one of these which I've spent my time to create, and it's a residential as well, and you're going to like it. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in the next tutorial.